Hey guys, welcome back to another Morphogen nutrition product breakdown. So this is more of a product update. The formula for MorphoBRAIN has been updated. So I wanted to talk about what the updates were and just talk quickly about the new formula so you know what's going on. Some of the ingredients are the same, some of them have changed. So it's still a nootropic, cognitive enhancing, memory enhancing, productivity enhancing type of supplement. That has not changed. Now, like I said, the ingredient panel has changed some. So this new formula may assist with cognition, memory, and mental focus, mood, mental well-being, motivation, and task completion, alertness, wakefulness, reducing daytime sleepiness, anxiety and cognitive decline, neuroprotection, physical performance, and fatigue. All right, so similar concept, right? Now, as I said, the new formula did change some. I'll just go over the ingredients. There are 6 main ingredients in the product. So first ingredient is L-tyrosine. L-tyrosine is a precursor to other catecholamines and important neurotransmitters. So that's why it is important. It helps with adapt to stress and strenuous exercise. That's why you might see it in things like pre-workouts, for example. It's traditionally taken around exercise, so 30 to 60 minutes before training perhaps, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it won't help with other strenuous situations. So any type of stress or large cognitive demand or anything that's stressful, it's going to be good right around that time. Normally, dosing's anywhere from 500 to 2,000 milligrams. This puts you at a research-supported dose of 1,000 milligrams. So if you wanted to, tweak the dose of this product, you could, obviously. All right. Next is lion's mane. This lion's mane is a 25% extract for beta-glucans or glucons. Now, this is a mushroom extract. This is one that helps with, it's neuroprotective, helps prevent cognitive decline, helps with overall mood and well-being. And it's also potentially an immunomodulator, so helping with, primarily because it helps control inflammation. So 1,000 milligrams, again, clinically supported dose. Remember, when we're talking about herbs especially, we want the certain extracts and certain concentrations and standardized herbs. So that's what you're getting here. All right. Next one is the Mucuna purines. Now, this is Ldopa, essentially. I'll just call it Ldopa. It's going to help with, as you probably guessed, dopamine production, right? Which will eventually lead to adrenaline. Now, you'll see this commonly in some cognitive formulas, like in some of our energy pre-workouts, so on and so forth, for that reason. Now, this is also gonna help undertake stressful situations because of the dopamine increase, and it just makes you feel good. It's gonna make you feel good and help you be more productive. You're in a better mood, you have higher dopamine levels, you typically tend to be more productive. So you're getting 750 milligrams of 98% Ldopa out of this extract. All right. Next one is acetylcholine. Acetylcholine actually helps with, it is a certain choline variant that has choline and cytidine or cytidine, which eventually converts to uridine. All right. So in the product, we have 500 milligrams. It's going to help with acetylcholine levels, right, in the body and in the brain. This helps with cognitive performance, help promote, prevent cognitive decline, neuroprotective, so on and so forth. If any of you are familiar with choline, it is one of the main components to cognitive function. So it's one of the main neurotransmitters to cognitive function, right? Or acetylcholine, I should say. So that's why we're using this particular form versus others. It is more bioavailable. It also gives you the secondary component with that uridine conversion. Whereas if you use something like cheaper, like a choline bitartrate or something, it wouldn't be quite as effective, or it would just take a lot more. All right, next ingredient's kind of a cool one. This is a newer one, brand new to the formula. It's called Dynamite, which is actually it's an extract of a plant. We'll call it Dynamite. I'm not going to pronounce the actual plant extract. It's a 60% extract, and there's 500 milligrams. This is going to feel a little bit more stimulating. It's not stimulating in the same sense as caffeine, but it is still going to kind of feel that way. From my understanding, the half-life's right around the same, maybe a little bit longer than caffeine. And so, kind of, dose it accordingly. It is neuroprotective. It can help, has been shown to have some performance benefits, like to VO2 max, for example. So, you're getting some of the performance aspect here without the just overall high demand on your CNS. And from the research and from the literature, it's not showing as much issue with tolerance and things like that. So that, makes it advantageous. Now, it also can help decrease lactate. So again, that could be used for performance enhancement. And then just mental, physical fatigue, combating that, and overall daytime sleepiness. So again, as a cognitive productivity type of ingredient, it's really good. And this is the one, that's one that I'm kind of excited about in the formula, especially. It's a really cool ingredient. All right. And then last ingredient is Bacopa. All right. Bacopa in the product is 55% of bacosides at a 300 milligram dose. This actually helps with the nerves communicate throughout the body and regeneration, helps improve cognitive function and cognition, possesses adaptogenic properties. So adaptogenic being able to cope with stress, right? Being able to cope with stressful situations. That's the idea of an adaptogenic herb. It also can help balance neurotransmitters. So again, this is an overall, balancing cognitive type of supplement. So something like MorphoBRAIN with these ingredients would stack really well with maybe MorphoCalm, perhaps, depending on the time of day, or MorphoREM if you wanted to use this during the day and use one at night type of thing. You don't necessarily have to use this every day. However, this formula, as a nootropic and cognitive formula, it isn't simply stem based. That's going to cause a lot of tolerance issues very, very quickly, and that's kind of the idea. So it is stackable. It is something that you could use a little bit more often or for longer durations, and so on and so forth. It's a 6 capsule dosing. Normally would say start at 3, see how you feel. And with something like this, probably take it during the day or during the morning time. Still wouldn't take it too close to bed. Again, it's not overly stimulating, but again, you don't want to have a ton of dopamine release and stimulation around bedtime anyhow. So, keep the doses earlier in the day. But that's a breakdown of the new MorphoBRAIN product. You can find it on the site. It is in stock now. So I hope that's helpful to you guys, and we'll talk to you next time.